Hello, and welcome back to the Polished and Powerful podcast. My name is Jerica Rose, and today I will be talking about 3 ways how to speak up when your mind goes blank. I know for me, when I get triggered or when somebody's like really bothering me, I pretty much pause and don't panic. So that's tip number one, pause and don't panic. So take a slow breath and give yourself permission to pause. Take a pause. Like, even when you're talking about your business online, like, it's already a lot of information. And if you are a person that's overstimulated or you have a bad nervous system, your nervous system is a wreck, pause. So yeah, take a breath, especially if you feel like you have blank mind moments. It's okay to pause. Be intentional for what you say and how you say it. So a short silence doesn't mean you're awkward. It just means you're thinking. So people respect confidence and calmness. So the more you practice taking a break before you overreact, or take at least 3 seconds after somebody's telling you something to process it and then respond, that's okay. Like, just to hear yourself talk, or if your man is like, or anybody like is just telling you something and it's not processing, just take a moment to pause. And for me, that's what helped me become a better communicator, because I take pauses, I take breaks, I listen to what people are telling me, and that builds better connection too. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, ground yourself with one sentence. So when your mind goes blank, go back to saying something like, that's a good question, or let me think about that, or I'll get back to you on that. Like, people respect confidence and calmness. So if you don't have anything nice to say or anything respectful to say, you might as well just hang it up and say, I'll get back to you, or this is triggering me, or I just need a moment. It's okay to tell people you need a moment. Take that pause. Ground yourself with that one sentence. So another example, it buys you time and keeps you in control. So that's the example. Let me think about that for a second. And people will respect that too, because in their mind, they're probably like, okay, what is she really about to say? But mind you, it just builds that better connections. You don't need to sound polished. You need to sound real, especially if you are building an online business. There's a lot of AI out, chat GPT. People can literally copy and paste somebody's whole paragraph of what they said and put it on your post. No, stick to being original, stick to being real, stick to being authentic, and you'll do fine. Stop copying and pasting. So the more you show up imperfect, the better you become. Your confidence will grow and people will start to trust you. So you just need to sound real. So the more you practice speaking without editing yourself, the less your brain will freeze from fear of judgment. And that was a part of one of my fears going on to this online space. Like, oh my gosh, what are people going to think of me? I am building a brand online. I am building a business. I am attracting opportunities. So for me, I have to practice showing up being imperfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you see off a line is what you're going to see online. But behind the scenes, I am working on myself, my mental health, and, how to keep my nervous system intact. That way, when big opportunities do come for me, I'll be ready. So I'm learning how to take pauses, telling people what's up. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you, because when you're moving in this life with intention and not just jumping to anything you see, hear, you live in more stress free. So yeah. Take pauses, take breaks, listen to what people are telling you. And if you process it different, if your brain moves a little slower or whatever the case may be, then tell them that. It's okay. Let them know. Let me think about it. So I am on a healing journey myself. And I have certain triggers too. So for me, I dealt with a lot of aggressive men around me. I mean, men that were heavy on drugs, men that were into heavy alcohol. And mind you, I am seeing these things growing up, and I just thought it was normal. So it kind of carried into my adulthood, and I had to learn how to process my trauma, what I was seeing, what happened to me as a child, that type of thing. So my therapist, we literally had to sit down, and she had to help me process my trauma. And she was like, you know what? You have PTSD. I'm like, what's PTSD? She's like, you have post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm like, what? Yeah, she was like, if you have flashbacks of unwanted dreams, or you have trouble sleeping at night, if you are hypervigilant, like you always feel like you have to be in control of everything because you're so scared of what's going to happen next. That's part of having PTSD. So if you struggle with that too, it's okay, but it's not okay to stay stuck there. So for me, when I wake up in the morning, I have positive affirmations that I have to say to myself. I am that bitch. I am that girl. I attract blessings. I am walking to new opportunities every day. God loves me, all that stuff, because you have to retrain your brain, and that also will help you protect your mental health, because if you know what's right, you'll do what's right. And when you know better, you do better. So that's something that I've been sticking to, being very intentional with my healing, trying to stay away from people that trigger certain things within me. And mind you, I used to be outside. Like, I was outside. Not saying that I was just like in everybody's face or anything, but it was just like I was always out there, and I attract good energy because I am good energy, but I also was a party girl. But once my ass ended up in that shelter because I had lost control of what was really important, that was my wake up call. So I had to put my big girl panties on and realize this is not right, girl. You need to heal. You need to stay out of the streets. You need to find the Lord, and you need to continue to do what's best for you and your kids, because that homeless shelter experience was a wake-up call for me. So I hope you never have to go through that. Continue to build your brand, attract the opportunities that you want, protect your mental health, stay away from people that don't have no direction in life. And yeah, and if you want me to run those tips back, I could do that for you. So tip number 1, pause and don't panic. If something is triggering you, or if you can't process what somebody's telling you, or if you feel like this nerve is getting worked up because you're not liking what you're hearing, pause. You know what I'm saying? Don't panic. It's okay. Confidence is in calmness. And the second tip was ground yourself with that one sentence. You can tell them, let me get back to you. And tip number 3, practice saying imperfect things, especially if you are building a business online. So don't forget that. Like, be real, be authentic, and don't show it perfectly. See you in the next video.